Hello, it's Jeanette here from Pottery Ceramics in my home studio based in the UK. Got a very short, sweet kiln opening. Basically some students' pieces of work. When I say students, it's my mum and her best friend that came to do a workshop. So quite, excited to see that these pieces have turned out because they did so well in their 80s and just, yeah. So not an awful lot. There's some test tiles on the top, which I most likely won't show you them unless I see any really, really nice ones. But yeah, and I can't remember what else is in the middle shelf. We'll see when we get down there, but let's have a quick look. Test tiles, test tiles. Ooh! Ooh, some nice ones. Let me have a look, 2 seconds. I actually have some really nice ones here, so I'm going to quickly show you very, very quickly. So this one is inspired from Therese Delalund. So it's Tiger's Eye, Fuzzy Peach, Ginger, Tapenade, 2 coats of each. The beautiful Nat at Mud Magic, Celadon Bloom ×2, Spectrum Soft Red ×2. Ooh! 2 different clay bodies. So that is Honey Flux, Smoky Merlot sweeps, Textured Turquoise sweeps, Chun Plum sweeps. I will do separate videos on these with all the details also. Okay. Birch ×2 and Norse Blue ×2 over the tip. Oh, this is gorgeous. So that is birch ×2 all over, and then stripes of light flux and Amaco Chun Plum in between. Wow, wow. Let me get some more out. Ooh. Ooh. How gorgeous is that? Honey flux ×2 all over. Sweeps of river birch and tapenade at the top, which Lucy from West2 Ceramics inspired me to buy. I like that one. So all of these I will put on my Instagram page. Oh, lovely. Honey flux, and then stripes of oatmeal, chun plum and textured turquoise. I wasn't going to show you, but these ones are so gorgeous. Flux blossom, chun plum stripes, amaryllis on the top. Oh, rainbow effect, my first attempt with the Spectrum floating glazes. And look at that one. Oh, obsidian all over, blue rutile at the bottom, smoky merlot at the top, overlapping, and seaweed in the middle. So all of my test tiles I will actually put on my Instagram page, which is Pottery Ceramics Glaze Tests, and that's got before and after fired photographs and application coats, brands, etc. I'll also try and do a little video on YouTube when I get a chance. But yeah, so that's my test tiles, and I actually fire them on this. So this was a tip that Jane from Shoebox Studios sent me, and it's just slab roll clay into that shape and form, and then you can stack them. So making the test tiles is super easy because it's just a slab of clay. I put a number on the back with one of those number stamps that you used to get many, many years ago. I put texture on one side, and these are just so quick to make. I can also hang them up in my studio, but I tend to take photographs and have a digital index that I can search with a hashtag facility on my Instagram page. So let's go down. I don't know what's on this next shelf. I think it was ugly jumpers. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, they're nice. Oh, that's a nice different one. So these have been the bane of my life. They are so time consuming to paint. That's a football one, a local football team. And I have broke numerous in the process. And yeah, they've not exactly been the easiest. But I tried an ombre on 2. Whoops, don't drop them now. I like this one. That's nice. Then I've got some indicator hearts of some new glazes. So this was a free one that we had when we went to the Mako workshop in pot clays, the free workshop. So this is 3 coats on this side, 2 coats on that side, tropical teal. I like the 3 coats. Blue Azure Jungle Gems. Mako Fruity Freckles. So this is fired at cone 6. Oh, Morning Glory. Again, Lucy at West Nu Ceramics suggested I got that. She gave me a little sample as well to use. And I'm gone and bought a jar. And Mako Purple Rain. So yeah, some nice indicator hearts. I put those on the front of my glaze jar, so it helps me to know what the effect is 2 and 3 coats. So let's get these props out, and I'm going to go down below and see what these pieces that my mum and Marjorie did at the workshop. But I just want to say, actually, our community is amazing, and I don't know how many of you follow the beautiful Monique from Bonaire, and I'll put her details up. But she hasn't posted for a good 10 months, 12 months, and we've all been missing her because her work is amazing. She does fantastic videos, and she's been absent. And she came on recently, and she shared with us her reason for her absence. Her husband had a heart attack and then the dengue fever, and they've had so many problems, financial problems, and her Buy Me a Coffee and on her Ko-fi site has actually been putting food on the table. So it's touched my heart massively. My heart goes out to you, Monique, and the last video you put up just a few days ago of what you've been doing through this dark period in your life with all your other media. Your paintings are insanely gorgeous, and you've made some of them into cards. Oh, they were just absolutely stunning. So if you haven't popped over to see Monique's last 2 videos, I really strongly recommend it. And if any of you have got a message, you can say to her, send her a coffee, anything. She's really appreciating the love that this pottery community is sending out and giving her support as she starts to try and regain her life and kickstart again. So big love, Monique, big love. So sorry, I get choked up. I get choked out when I hear about people who are having rough times. Because clay has always been my therapy to get me through those tough times. And then the people that I've met and we chat privately, they've also helped me through as well. It's quite strange how strangers, technically, online friends, are sometimes easier to talk to than it is your own family and friends, because you put your brave face on. So yeah. Right. Oh, I forgot to look down. Oh, sorry, Monique, you've got tears in my eyes now. So I've got, oh yes. What combo is this? So Marjorie, these are your peony cutters. So the first time they've both ever played with clay, and I got them to make some peony candle holders, so they'll each have a candle inside. And this is they wanted like neutrals and creams, so we have done 2 coats of Mako alabaster all over, and then they did the rims and tips with 1 coat of Mako winterwood, and then 2 coats on the top of the petals with Amaco honey flux. I really like those. They've come out beautifully. No drippage on the bottom. I've actually got one of my mum's. So this is my mum. Hang on, let me do it all right. This is my mum's MP, Mavis Posniak's, and this is Marjorie Sargent 2025, and no drippage on the bottom. Lovely work there, ladies. You've also got, you made 2. So my mum's here, this one, and this is Marjorie's. Beautiful, no pinhole, some lovely creamy colours, and oh, beautiful. Let me see what they look like with a candle in. 2 seconds. I think they look beautiful with a candle in. This is nice being in the creamies and browns to go with the lovely creamy candles. I think that's beautiful. Oh, I hope you're both pleased with those. And they also did ugly jumpers. Let me just get these off the rods. Okay. So they've done their own ugly jumpers. Well done. And then they have written on the back. Now I can see there's like lumps on some of these, which I've never had before. I wonder if that is, have I got a bubble in the clay? an air bubble. Can you see that? So I hung these on rods so they could actually glaze the back of them with Paisler underglazes, and I had been told some of them stick. So on these two, I decided to hang them on the rods, and they managed to put clear gloss over the backs as well. So they did a 2-session workshop. They came one time to come and make them, and the other time they came to do the glazing. And it was just lovely to have my mum here in the studio with her friend. And Mum, I've been trying for 4 years to get her to actually glaze. And not to glaze, I've been trying 4 years for my mum to actually put her hands into clay. And I finally got her there, and she enjoyed it. So I hope you're going to be really thrilled. So my last 2 pieces, oh, those are lovely. Oh, so look at these, gorgeous. So these are going to actually have candle mix in that my best friend Eileen is making, and I'm sure you recognize this. This is 4 coats of Amaco Rainforest, and then I have done 3 coats of Amaco Snow inside and over the rim. I can see I've got some of my holes have filled up, so I will get my diamond Dremel and just pop those through. I like those. I think those will be really nice with some candle mixing. So told you it was going to be short and sweet. Sometimes it's nice to have a short kiln opening. So I needed to get this short one through so I can get the pieces to Mum and Marjorie. But I shall be having some more kiln openings quite soon. So I will see you again soon. Take care. Goodbye.